Hey everybody, welcome to another Community Fit. Before we get started, here is one prop you're gonna need today. You're gonna need a ball, a rolled up pair of socks, something that you can kind of toss around. Figure it out. Could be a tennis ball, could be a massage ball, could be a racket ball, could be, as I said, a rolled up pair of socks or a pillow, whatever you've got. So while I talk, go and find your prop. If you are brand new to MoveLab, welcome. There's only one thing you have to remember in all of the MoveLab classes, whether it's MoveLab Dynamic or MoveLab Foundations on Wednesdays. That is, whatever you're doing it 110% totally and completely correctly, because there's absolutely no wrong way to move, just a bunch of options and choices. The format is going to run like this. We're going to start off with a little breath work, move right into our nervous system reset tools, and then to our movement for today. Not only are we going to be doing some physical movement, but we're going to be doing some sensory input movement today for a lot of reasons. Actually working with hand-eye coordination, working with any sort of sensory input like that, actually amplifies your workout, actually burns more calories. It actually works muscles in a more specific way. It also serves in a few other ways. It serves to calm and regulate the nervous system. Your brain is just distracted with stuff. It's a form of auto-regulation. Like, I'm just going to distract my nervous system by giving it another task. It also is a key component for what's called neuroplasticity, or essentially making yourself smarter and more creative in real time. This sort of stuff amplifies that. So we're getting a lot of bang for our buck, and that's what we're doing for today. So without any further ado, get comfortable. Hopefully by now you have found whatever prop it is you will be using for the day. We're going to start off with some breath work right into those nervous system tools that you can resource throughout today's workout and the rest of your day, so that when you get worked up, you know how to work yourself back down so that you can find balance. Got it? Here we go. For today, we're going to do timed breathing. So what that sounds and looks like is I will count, you will breathe. We're just going to go inhales and exhales. We're not going to do any breath holds for today. As we continue, I will play with adding on more seconds. So if I get to a point, if we get to a point where the breath holds or the breathing is too much, take it upon yourself to reconfigure the numbers, to count something different. Ready? If you can in through the nose, out through the mouth, all the better, but do what works for you. We're going to start off with a count of 8. So to begin, inhale like a normal human being. Exhale like a normal human being. And then inhale to a count of 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Exhale. 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 15, 14, 13, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, regular breath. Just inhaling, just exhaling. Then bring your hands together, get them nice and warmed up. Take your nice warm hands, place them on the front of your throat, onto your cheeks, onto your chest, onto your belly, whatever works best for you, wherever feels really good to bring that warm touch. Maybe even as you continue to utilize and resource that warm touch, maybe we even go into a little bit of sighing. One more. Right into some rocking, side to side. So as we go through today, just being mindful of your breath. Am I taking big inhales and big exhales? Am I taking more exhalation or more inhalation? Just being mindful of that as a resource. Going into self-touch or sighing or even a little rocking when the going gets tough today. It's almost like you're rocking your nervous system back to safety. Now, let's get started. Take your ball, your prop, whatever it is. I'm going to call it a ball. You know what you've got. We're going to take it in the right hand, and we're just going to pass it to the left. Pass it. Passing it can be this simple, right? And that's also little short throws. Make it a little bit bigger. Maybe I even want to have my eyes track where the ball is. Notice how when I do that, I automatically bring up some rocking. Now, if this is good, stay there. Because again, we're working with hand-eye coordination, which could be relatively unfamiliar for some people out there. You may even have stories you tell yourself about it, like, I'm just not good at hand-eye coordination, which really just means you're not practiced at hand-eye coordination. Now, from there, we can toss it. Tossing is just like a little bit bigger action than a pass. I can keep watching it, or I just look forward. I could also close my eyes. Notice how when you close your eyes, there's probably a little bit of what's called limbic friction, or a little bit of nervous activation. Like, oh, I don't want to drop it. It's not big, right? It's not like a lion's walked into the room, but there's a little bit of uh-oh, that comes up. That's fine. It's getting yourself used to the uh-oh. Go back into this. So I've got a pass, I've got a toss, and then I can go into a snatch. Like I'm throwing it and I'm actively grabbing it out of the air. Toss, pass, snatch, right? Just establishing some vocabulary. Now, slide your legs out in front of you. From there, what if you just kind of threw it up in the air, hand to hand, and then how far in front of you can you do this? Maybe towards one foot, towards the other foot. You can snatch it. I could even say, what if I took one hand behind my back and everything had to be done with one hand or the other? I can get really crazy and say, what if I really threw it? Like, I gotta really reach for this thing or it's going to escape. Then we're going to take this same thing, your choice, We're gonna either have the knees bent or legs out in front of us, but we're gonna take whatever your prop is and kind of set it down. We're just gonna roll back and come up. Shape of the letter C with our spine, all the way up to shape of letter I with our spine. Letter C, flexion, all the way up to a relatively neutral high sit. Now I can do that, or grab the prop. It can be passes, tosses, or snatch. Grab it out of the air. I could even like really get over here. Crossing, opposite arm over midline, or vice versa. I could take this and go all the way back. All the way back up, making it bigger. Or real big. What if I liberated one of my legs? Woo. Or the other. All the way down. Give yourself a moment of rest. And then just kind of push up and work your way back down. Let your arms be wherever works best for you as you push down to go up and back down. Down to go up, back down. Now, if this is a lot of work, stay there. Or take the ball. Just kind of tossing. Get used to that. Then I press down to go up. Down to go up. One more. And rest. Open your arms to letter T. Knees come together. Knees drop right. And then over to the left. To the right. Over to the left. Drop them to the side that faces the screen. Turn on to your side. Bend your knees so that your heels are in relative alignment to the hips. We're gonna take whatever you've got, we're gonna place it kind of on the knee. Now, what I'm not doing is holding it with the knee. It's just kind of there, hanging out a bit. Now I wanna keep that there as I lift and as I lower. Keeping the ball still as I go up and back down. Up and back down. Up, hold. Take the knee backwards. Don't drop. Don't let the ball slip or whatever you've got. And then forward. Back and forth. And back and forth. Now go back. Take it up a little higher to bring it forward. Down to go back. And reverse. One more. Rest. Slide the legs straight. Take that ball, reach it forward. Don't let yourself roll or fall. Long shape, hand is far away from the foot. Top hand has the ball. You go forward like you're really gonna reach without rolling and falling. Can you stay on your side? And then take that ball over the hand, reach it behind you, not rolling back, just through the arm, maybe through the neck and head, to the hips. One more in this direction. Stretch. And then reverse. Really reach. Really reach. Other side. Coming over. Bending your knees, placing the ball down on top of the knee crease somewhere. So again, we're not holding on to it, we're just kind of wedging it somewhere. I go up, whoops. And again, dropping it, part of the process. You likely have a side of your body that's a little bit smarter with what's called proprioception and interoception, meaning where am I in space and what am I feeling inside? For me, right side, much smarter, much more skilled. Left side, not as skilled. So for me, not a surprise that it's harder for me to do this on this side. I'm going to take it up and back and forth and back and forth. I can go back, down to go forward, up to go back. And then reverse. Take it in the hands. Long shapes. Reach. In circles. Reverse. And rest. Come all the way up. Get your legs out in front of you somewhere. Take the ball, whatever you've got, in between the two arches of the feet. So that, I'll demonstrate this way. So that it's more or less like so. Go ahead and lay all the way down. Hold on to that. Now, here's what we're trying to avoid. I call this like baby otter feet, right? Have you ever been to the Monterey Bay and you see like otters holding clams in between or oysters between their legs there, or their feet? You want like two flat feet, as if 2 feet are firmly placed on the ground, but the ball is between them. Hold there, place the ball down, take the ball up to knee height. Place the ball down, take it back up. Just notice your ribs, your pelvis. Is there too much movement going on? What if the only thing that really got to move here is through the hip joints? Now, you can stay there, or what if your legs got to move the ball a bit? And you go down. You may need to readjust. And then you come back up. And I go down. And then I go back up. Now I can keep doing that, or take the ball, straight leg, Straight legs go down as far as they can go and back up. You may be able to go all the way down and all the way back up, or it might be small. Now, continue with that, or do the little micro movements. One more of whatever you're doing there. And lay all the way down. Just take a moment of rest. Couple of breaths. Good. Find a way to sit all the way back up. We're going to take this ball now. We're going to place it between the feet yet again. Only this time, we're going to be on our belly. So I'm holding that ball in between my 2 feet. Feet are relatively flat. And I'm just going to hold that ball. And I'm going to squeeze that ball. And I can probably feel some inner thighs engage as I do that. I'm going to hold. From there, I have my arms kind of crisscrossed or my palms crisscrossed and my head rested. I'm just going to see if I can lift the quads, the front of my thighs, off the ground a bit. And back down. Squeezing the ball, squeezing my inner thighs, and then lift. And lower. Small little movements with a lot of muscle involved. Lift, release, lift, release, lift, release. 3, 2, and 1. Relax, hold, keep the ball squeezed. Take your toes down, touch the floor with your toes. Come back up. Can you imagine that the little toe, let me find a good way to explain this. As your legs are straight, can the little toes be closer to you than the big toes? And everything be behind the heels, meaning super flat feet that are in no way sickling, yawing, curving at all. And then go back up. And go back down. Your feet will want to do some serious funny business here. 3, 2, 1. Take a moment and rest. Just let the ball fall. Come up to your forearms, rocking right and left, right, left, left. Hands go underneath the armpits. Push yourself up. Hands and knees position. Just a little cat and cow here. Just a little free movement of the spine. Now, I find this next one works best on sort of a slippery floor. So I'm going to move my mat kind of away here. And I'm in my hands and knees position. I've got the ball underneath my right hand. And I'm going to take and slide that all the way so that my left arm never gets to bend. And then I'm going to bring it back in. You don't actually even need a ball here. You can do it on your own. But how far away can you get that hand, that ball, away from you without letting the opposite arm bend? And bring it back. 2 more. 1 more. Now you can do that, or as that right arm goes, left leg slides behind you but never leaves the floor. Left elbow never gets to bend. Hold and lift and lower and lift and lower. 2, Bring it all the way in. Other side, starting off, slide, stretch. Add the leg in when it feels ready. If and when it feels ready, go out, lift, lower, lift, lower. One more. Lift, lower, rest. Bring it in. Okay. Again, we get questions every single time I sit like this. You don't have to sit like this. You can always choose another sitting variation. You can start up here, or you can put a pillow, blanket, a towel behind your knees and minimize how far down you can go. This is the action. We're going up, we're going back down. And we're playing with passes, tosses, and snatching it out of the air. Now, keep going and start to play with a little wider in the legs and kind of going side to side. Rest. Go into a low lunge shape, or that half mat strike. So we're just going to hold here. Going right into tosses, passes, snatches, whatever works. Playing with, what if it goes way over there, way over here, way over there, way back there. When you're ready, switch and swap legs. It can be small, it can be a little bit bigger, it can be real big. That way, none of us have to do separate exercises. We're just modulating the same exercise, following which way works best for you right now. Then work your way all the way up to standing. Separate your feet, rocking right and left. Right into passes, tosses, or snatching. Bigger, 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 bigger. I can even go into a gate stance, sort of mimicking the last low lunge. One foot in front of the other. Or other side. If I get really curious, what if it's only one leg? Again, working on that dynamic balance. Or other side. I can go to the side I'm going to, or the opposite. Ending by making the motion a little bit smaller. Little bit smaller. Set it down. Put your hands on your heart. Take a nice deep inhale into your own hands. Tell yourself thank you for showing up today. You did a really good thing. Think about what was hard, what was fun. Where are you going to bring that? What you learned today? How are you going to keep playing with that? Take a look at the ball, the room, your space. Tell your space thank you. And most importantly, thank you for being a part of our community and bringing us into yours. We appreciate it. I'll see you soon, everyone.
Thank you, James. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Hope you're having a good start to your week. Of course, we've got tomorrow our 9 a.m. class, so we hope to see you at MoveLab Foundations. And then again, we'll do Dynamic on Thursday and Reset and Restore on Friday. So love seeing all the participation. Looks like we had some cats that were enjoying the class today.
Yeah, this class would not be doable if Bob was here. So
he'd be chasing the ball all over
this
the
would
place.
not be doable.
Wow. Well, we hope to see Bob soon.
He'll be around.
Yeah. All right, everyone. Unless you have any questions, we'll go ahead and sign off for today, and we'll hopefully see you tomorrow or later this week.
Bye everyone.
James. Thanks, Raymond. Bye, everybody.